Hi, this is first day of building my software as a service product. I have already built um, some parts. As you can see, we have the land page. We have also the admin page. This SASS is for students of a medical school in Costa Rica, so they can practice for their exams right into the software instead of making their own practices, searching for old exams, and all of that. So the admin dashboard is already finished with new tests, edit tests, or exams. The subjects, we have models for creating the subjects, also for creating the teachers. The questions can have images, but today we are going to be building the or we're going to be finishing the authentication for the clients. So if we make a private window and go to localhost, we are using Auth0 for the authentication. So this part is all finished, and we are using our own sessions because we want to limit the sessions to be only two active sessions by user. And that's why I built our own session management. So we are finishing this session management part. In the previous videos, we already built the login, the callback URL, but we are going to be saving the device and browser of the user. So that's what we are going to be building today. So if we go here to my code, here we have our running processes, the front end and the back end. Here we have the back end, and here we have the front end. So how are we going to be building that? Let's search for the file, client out routes. In the callback URL, we're going to be extracting that information. Where can we find that information? For example, if we go here and we inspect the elements of the page and we go to the network section, we will see when we refresh the page that this browser, let's see, this is the request for the get request for the page. We see that this browser sent all these headers. In the code, we are going to be saving in the session. We're going to be saving in our database. On the session table, we're going to be saving our unique token for the session, expiration date, and the device and the browser, because we want that if the user has two sessions active and want to log in a new device, he has to revoke one of those sessions, and we want to give the user information of those sessions, like which device is he using, or which browser is he using, and give the ability to the user to revoke one of those sessions and get a new session for that device, because the limit of two sessions, remember. So we are going to be building some logic to extract these fields and save them. So here we have access to all the the request headers, which is where I was telling you about. The problem is that that all the browser and devices send that in different sections or different headers. For example, typically we will analyze the user agent, but as we see here, we don't get anything about Brave, which is our browser right now. But we have these two headers. With these two headers, we can get that the user is using Windows. I'm using Windows right now for the stream, and Brave. For example, if we go to Chrome, we see these headers again, right? But if we go, for example, to Firefox, and we go to any page, I'm not logging here because I'm using a self-signed certificate, and I have not set that for the Firefox to function. But if we see here, for example, let's see, in the network, we refresh the page, we get the initial request, which is, I don't know where's the initial request, but here we don't have any of those. We don't have this header, and we also don't have this header. Here for Firefox, we will be using the user agent header because we have here at the end that Firefox. So we will focus first in this one. We're going to be parsing this section. So when the user for speeding the process, let's try doing that here, and later we are going to sorry, let's begin here, and if it's too slow to test, we're going to be implementing this parsing in the parsing of the headers in the get request, in the first get request. So here is the session management on the session management handler. So the user start login, my login request redirect the user to the Auth0 page. The Auth0 page log the user and send me a code. Then the Auth0 page redirects the user to this handler. So we exchange the code for the user information. We get the ID token. We get the profile from the user. We extract the email. We create we check if the user has a profile in our database, because we are not using the Auth0 session management. So we create the user. If the user is not found, then we set the cookie. We save the session. But here's the problem. We said that the session needs to have these fields, and right now we are not setting those fields. So when we log in, we're getting this error, right? Sorry, I had activated something. We're getting the message that I couldn't create the user with an internal error. And that's sorry. And if we go to our login. Here we say missing required field client session device. So the error is when we are creating the sorry, I was messing with this app. When we're creating, let's see, when we're creating the session, we are not given that information. So not found error. Okay, here we have to give all the information needed for creating the session. This is the case. This is in an if. In an if a user don't exist, right? But we also have the case where the user exists and we create another session here, but we focus on one function and then we will integrate that. So we will want something like extract the OS and device. Sorry, the device and browser. So we create a function with device and browser. Okay, device and browser. And we will pass the request header. Let's see. The request give us a pointer to the request. The header is a map of the request headers. As you can see, it's a map, string map. A string. Oh, it's a map that has a string key and a value is an array of strings. Then here, oh sorry. Then we get a copy of the headers. And I think that I can pass, wait, I'm making a copy. So get device and browser. We don't have that function. We will create that function. Where I created that function. Let's see. Okay, here is the function, and let's see if this got it correctly. Type header map strings. A header represent the key value. Okay. So first we're going to try to implement the logic for the Chromium based browser like Brave, Edge, and Chrome, or Chromium itself. So we're going to be extracting these two headers. And also the platform. Check something. Okay. Now, if I understood this correctly, we can use get, or I think we can use also this, like, let's see. Yeah. And the get method, how it works. The get method gives us, okay, I think that's the same. First, we're going to be using this. Okay, we copy this inside. And which one was? Okay, the platform is the OS. And the other one, the browser. Browser. And we're going to be returning two values. So it will be browser. We're going to be returning the browser and the operating system. And both will be string. What? No two variable. And we will return the browser and the OS. So here we have our basic information, and we are going to be printing those things. F content. Okay, device. But we are returning browser and operating system. So it will be browser and operating system. And then I don't know what, for example, I don't know if an iPhone will get will say something in these things, because we are extracting operating system and browser, but I don't know if the iPhone will say iPhone or iOS or something like that, but we don't care. I don't know if the iPhone will have anything of this. We can consider that case with the user agent. But again, we will focus now on these ones. So we get the value and browser on the operating system. Okay. Print device. Here will be browser, operating system. Let's check this. Again, we are going to return this. Okay, I think we have to log it again. We have to make the process of all the callback. So we go to localhost. Okay, now we have the browser Brave, and we have those as Windows. So we have to parse this. If we see the Chrome request, let's see. It also starts with Google Chrome. So we have to parse this to the the first value. So I see that the values are divided by, let's see, commas, I think. Let's see, backend. Okay, the values are divided by this and by this. But we only need from the first quote to the second quote. So we're going to use ChatGPT here quickly. Extract the browser. See. Extract the and the I will extract the first sentence inside the first using Go. Let's see. Okay, I think it's grabbing old. Okay. Device and browser. Let's see. First, we are going to let's see the regex. We have to import the regex. The input will be browser. If len matches 1, we are going to set the browser to the matches 1. Okay. And we don't need the sprint. We will go here. We'll get this one. And we will insert one empty line to see the results better. We go to localhost. Let's see, we didn't get. Oh, interesting. I think this regex is not working. Something interesting, I saw that we have an empty browser, so I don't know why this get this much. Create a regex from Go that captures from the first. I don't know a lot of regex, so that's why I'm asking this thing. And capture from the first to the second. This is the same. Let's see, it matches the first double quote. Then captures any character that are not double quotes. 0 or more times. Into capturing group. This ensures that it captures everything between the first and second double quotes and matching the second double quotes. Okay. But I don't want the double quotes. I think I know that I can make a for loop, but I'm just see if this works. This is not working. It's the same, right? I don't know. What? Okay, here. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. No, we are not getting it. Okay, this is a little stupid, but I will make it. Get the browser. Get the cleaned browser name from sec. Oh, from sec ch u header. We're going to receive the header. For the header, and we're going to return a string. Result. We're going to return the result. Why I'm not getting. Okay, no. Weird. Okay, for and we're going to be using for. We're not going to be using the index for char inside the full header. For range full header. So let's see, amount of char 0 quote char. If char it's equal, I think I have to use this and yeah, string. What happens if I use this? Okay, if char is equal to that, the amount of quote chars is going to be more, and when we find that okay, if amount of widgets is equal to 2, then we're going to break. We're going to return the result. And then else. We're going to be using an else. We are going to append the result. Result equal plus char. Oh my god. Okay. Let's search how to append and run from append around to a string. Go. How does append? This doesn't work. Oh my god. Append around to a string. Okay. We just have to use this string. String is a set of all string of 8 bytes, conventional but necessarily representing UTF encoded text. A string may be empty but no nil. Okay, ready. Yeah, I think this is done. So browser. With browser. We don't need this. And we are not creating a new variable. So we have this. Oh my god, I'm running out of time. Okay. Let's see. We are getting the empty. We're getting an empty result. I'm going to 0, 1. When the first one is matching with it. Okay. Here we need to make the amounts. We have to increase the amount of quote chars. If the quote char is equal to 2, return result, else. If not, just don't do anything. Then else we append the char to the result, and then at the end we return the result. If let's see, the result would never be empty, because if for any reason this string comes without quotes, it will never enter here, even here, and it's always going to copy all the chars to the result. Okay. Now the browser will be here. Now we're going to test it. Oh, this is so weird. Okay. Okay. Maybe he is not getting anything in here. Let's see. We're going to make this print in here, but uncleaned browser. And we're also going to be printing the result okay. Let's try this. Okay. The unclean browser is getting brave and all this. Okay, this is okay. Let's see again. The amount of quote chars. I think it's not entering here. Enter it. Current. I do this like this thing like automatically. String char. We learned that before. Okay, let's see. Why are we getting this empty? Current brave. What? This is okay. This is okay. What? Okay, let's check it. Before we're returning, okay, it said enter it, result. I know this will be easier with a debugger, but I have not set up that with NeoVim yet. Okay. This is what? This was always working. I don't know why. I'm crazy. I think I'm tired. Okay, this is working okay. Now we're going to erase all of this. This one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, let's search with this. Print ln. Let's check where we want to eliminate it. In the errors we want to have it. We want to keep this one. Okay. We don't have to eliminate anymore. So now we have it. We're going to upload this. Okay. Yeah. What we change here? Okay. We're not going to. We're only going to push this one. So the odd routes extracted. Now extracting the headers, the browser, and this will be a whip. The extract, now extracting the browser and operating system from no, it will be a feature and it will be from Chromium based browsers. Based browsers. Oh my god. Git command failed. I think I have to set my Git name and all this. Wait me a moment. Oh, my mic look weird. Okay. Okay, now I set up Git. Okay, we're gonna exit this tab. Okay, now we can, now that we have, now we have this, we are going to set, it's already done for Chromium based browsers. And we have to, for Mozilla, we have to know what Safari do. I have a MacBook, so I can check it later. And also we have to do like mobile devices or not. My app will be primarily we can do it. But my app will be primarily for desktop. So we can now use this to create the session in here. Set device, and that will be the operating system, and set browser, and it will be browser. And now we also create, I think, a session here. Let's see. Think what happens. Create a new session and save it in the cookie. We are creating here. Here we're creating a new session. We need this. Then here is the case when the user have two sessions active and we're creating a really short-lived session. Here, expiration date for short-lived session. For him to revoke one of the other sessions and expand the current session time. But I want to make this session. I don't want that this session appear, so I'm going to save this. And I'm going to say like temp session. Revoking session, I will say revoking session, and here the same. And in the front end, I will hide the ones that have that session. Sorry. And I think now this should be working. Let's see. Oh. I was searching that Git thing. Let's see. Okay, now here is working, and we have set successfully. Let's check the cookie with the session. But I think I should call it differently. I don't know if I'm really setting up the session. Okay, we are in the callback URL handler. This is really big. I think I can refactor this later. Okay, we're going to be searching for this one. Okay, let's see in the current buffer. Oh, sorry. See, redirect. We're going to put this here. Okay, we have some here. We're setting up the cookie. Weird. Okay. Let's see in the callback. I need to learn how to search only in a section of code. But let's see. Here we are in, I think. Okay, let's check the code. I think my user exists, so we are here. We're extracting the sessions, erasing the old sessions, and has user. Let's see. I didn't have any session, so I'm in this case. Oh, this is weird. What is this called? Session. Okay, I will review that later, but the goal for today is done. I had a really limited time today because one of my friends is getting married today. So I have to go to prepare for that. But thank you for being here, and we'll continue this series. I think every day or every other day. Bye.